back again. And like I said before, I know I've been gone for a minute though, but I've been pretty busy, kind of sort of. Right now I got to go downtown and get some rat poison, you know, because there are mice running around the kitchen and sometime in my room. I know it's terrible as it sounds. A lot of people are scared of mice, you know, or they say, oh man, that guy's got mice in his room, you know, or in his house. Well, I'm just keeping it real. And that's one thing about me, I like to keep things real, you know, and hey, lay it on the line and tell you like it is, you know. So we are on our way to the hardware store to pick up a few packages of rat bait or poison. Now, well, if you're starting out and you got a whole bunch of mice, they'll probably take out a whole package of rat poison. When it gets to the point where they don't eat the whole package up real quickly, then you know you just about got them licked, or you're keeping them down. So that works really well. And also I got a nice little method of taking care of the roaches in the house too. I'm going to do this real quick, stop off, get me a cappuccino, and get back to the house, and I'm going to go call some sellers, home sellers, you know, get back on track. Oh, this guy's having car trouble. Man, I wish I had my jumper cables. Hardware. They used to be called Ace though, but I think they still do call them Ace. I used to like to say Ace is the place, but now it's just Besser. I like the name Ace better though. Hi there. Here we go. Okay, I got my rat bait, and I went and got me another cappuccino. Right now it's about roughly 28, and I think we're supposed to get a high of 36, you know, for a high. And we ain't used to this type of weather down here, but it's much better than Chicago or New York or Washington. You know, what they going through right now. You know, because they got, you know, cars in the ditch and, you know, have to dig themselves out and everything. You know, that's what's going on up there right now, you know. And all kind of noises, wasn't nobody out. No, not in Little Rock. Wasn't nobody outside. It's so cold out there, you know. Enough of that. Right now we got a rat bait. I got a bag full of rat bait right there. Got 10 little packages for... See if we get one out there shortly. Okay, they look like this. Now these here knock the rats out. This is what the package looks like. You just open the package along that little seam right there and sort of make a little bowl out of it. Just throw it down, don't throw it, but just lay it down there where you think the most activity is, where they may be. They like to eat when it's very secluded. Just throw it in the corner somewhere, and you keep looking at this package, it'll literally disappear. That lets you know that you have mice. Nobody else is eating them. So these little turquoise colored pellets, you know. And what they'll do, what that stuff does, is when the mice eat them, they will get thirsty. They say it makes them thirsty, and they go outside of the house. They find the same hole that they came in to get into your house. They go back out the same opening to go try to find water. And if they find water, that's when that stuff really activates, you know. And what it does is it swells them up. It's supposed to bust them open, but I think it does a combination of two things. It either busts them open and it makes them really sick because it's highly poisonous. You know, so they say keep that away from where you think pets like cats and dogs will probably get a hold of it. You know, just throw it somewhere in the corner and let it go. And every now and then one of them might die inside the house. You might smell a little, you know, briefly, you know, and you might smell a little, you know, rotting flesh or whatever. It's probably a mouse or whatever. But you know, I say 90 to 95% of the time they make it back outside. They find water and they die outside. So that's why I like that stuff. Anyway, enough of killing mice. We're back to the house now. Back to the hood. See you when I get back.